So
I can just silently hear Carl yelling in the background. Look at us!
I need it as a soundbite. Hey y'all, Southern Sleuth here. We're back again with another Nancy Drew quiz. This time being the quiz around Nancy Drew, the most April Fools. Because how else would you read that? I am joined today with 3 more Clue Crew members. I have Kristen of Kristen Peachy. And then I have Daniela and Jordan of DJ Twin Gamers. They are back for their second time. They did not know what they were getting themselves into when I said, hey, come be part of my April Fool's Day quiz. So they're curious to see what I have cooked up because it seems like most of these quizzes are April Fools anyways.
I needed it though. That's for sure.
So we decided to let them be the guinea pigs of my worst of the worst April Fool's Day quiz. Without further ado, I do have a quick message from our sponsors, which just means I want to show off their merch. I'll stand up for a second. So I have on my Detective Duck tank top from Ricky of Indie Crafts. I will link her shop in the description below, but if you like ducks and you like detectives, this tank top is really soft. It also comes in other variations, but I got the tank top.
That's cute.
I know.
It's adorable.
And if you're ever on her streams and you redeem a duck, you can hear one of a baby craft saying quack quack. And it's the cutest thing ever.
That's so cute.
I love that.
I say it up on my points just to redeem it so I can hear the sound bite. It's really sweet. Okay, now let's get started. Let's get sleuthing, y'all. So we have 4 categories, some of which have been seen before, some of which have not. Some of which are in quizzes that have been recorded, but have not yet premiered. So therefore it will be new to y'all, but by the time your video is posted, it may not be new to the audience. So we'll see how this one goes. As always, I don't explain the categories until we actually get into them. So, but we do have emojis, it's a forgery, a face only a gnome could love, which most people know by this point, impossible questions, and can't fold that yet. So without further ado, hit those buzzers. Kristen, you're up first.
Let's do emojis. I can't wait.
So if you haven't seen it, emojis are where I take what it sounds like emojis, and some of them are a little bit more akin to images than emojis, but I do my best. And it is a character's name. In this case, first and last. So you have to read the emojis and figure out who it is. So without further ado, buzzers at the ready. Emojis for 100. Who is this? Ooh, Daniela.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
She buzzed in.
I know, because I never got an answer last time. That is true. Last time I never could answer any of these quick enough. So let's see. There's Sims logo, which I'm very addicted to at the moment, even though I haven't been able to play.
I still gotta
A rug, it looks like. A rug or a mat. And 2 characters. So oh, the Sims one is so hard. Not the Sims, the yellow characters. I keep wanting to call them Sims though.
Yeah, I don't know if they have names. They probably do somewhere in the Appleverse.
Probably. Is it Matt Simpson?
It is! Oh, I lost my mouse. Here we
It's
go.
from Haunting Castle Malloy, right?
Matt Simpson from Haunting Castle Malloy. That was
I never would have got that.
That's one of the best photos I could find of him. Alright, resetting the buzzer.
Okay.
Emojis. Very nice. Points up on the board.
Yay!
Oh, that says, I don't like audience. Alright, Danielle, you get to pick our next category.
Alright. Let's do... Let's not do the same pattern we did in our previous one. I know, because I'm like, last time we really got in trouble for that one. I regretted it immensely.
Straight to the 500s.
No,
Just
please.
go straight for the
no.
500s and ruin it for everyone. Let's do Can't Fool That Yet for 100.
All right, Can't Fool That Yet is a classic category, except for every single time it seems like this little word changes in the middle. This time I took popular Nancy Drew quotes and put them through a April Fool's Day translator. That is genuinely what it was called. I'm loving finding these translators. There's everything you can think of.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh
know.
my
gosh.
You
I can only
I'm scared.
imagine.
All right, buzzers at the ready. Here we go. Who said, or what is the quote? Next time, Mandy, I'll flip a coin to decide if I tip you or give you a banana instead. Jordan, fast on that one.
Okay. I've heard this phrase before, and I can hear it in my head with the voice.
Not my
Is
voice.
it Zippy from Clock?
It is when she's running around and doing the telegrams.
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that. It's my favorite game. Of course I'm going to know this.
I'm gonna go, like, there's gotta be a real place, right?
It is. It's so hard to find this image, though, because I tried to back search it. It does exist. It's just so tiny. It's so hard to find the original, though.
Road trip.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Points up on the board. No, don't go totally away. If I do that, then when I go to fix it for everybody else to take the quiz, it's impossible for me to get the, like, I have to individually set the links all back up, and your girl ain't got time.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, buzzers are reset. Jordan, pick our next
Okay.
category.
Let's go with impossible questions for a...
Okay, so this is
Oh,
exactly
boy.
what it sounds like. These are impossible questions. These are things you probably didn't pay attention to the games, or are so obscure that how would you keep them memorized? But let's see what you can do. Alright, impossible questions for 100. Buzzers at the ready. Who said, I'm so afraid? Kristen.
Okay, I feel like I'm somewhat confident in this because I've played this game somewhat recently. Hear me out. This is Jane from Clock.
You're correct.
Yes!
She's talking
Oh
about
my
being
gosh.
super afraid with what's going on with Emily and that, like, her mind's not in the right place and everything. We
Oh,
are
that
3
makes
for
sense.
3 right now. And, I know we're not live, y'all, but I don't know if you noticed, the chat's kind of freaking out right now. At least I'm
They
assuming
are.
they are.
As they should.
Yeah.
Chad, I don't know if you realized it, but none of these answers are correct. And I hope there's enough of you in here that you've been watching and freaking out over us. But we just have one thing to say over that. April Fools, y'all.
April Fools.
So I met with the 3 of them prior to starting the recording of this video, and we came up with 3 questions that had just enough could be correct answers so we could gaslight you just a little bit. But in reality, don't worry. We know that it's Matt Simmons. We know,
Yes, of course.
we know that it was not Zippy that called Nancy Mandy. It was Professor Hotchkiss. And we know that it was not Jane Willoughby that said, Nancy, I'm so afraid. It was Jane Penvillin from Curse of Blackmore Manor. So if you knew those 3 in the comments, give yourself a huge pat on the back because you figured it out before possibly other people did. Thank you all for playing along and helping us pull just a tiny April Fool's Day prank.
You're welcome.
I love that.
Nancy would be proud.
Nancy would be
Yes,
so
she would.
proud.
You would
Or-
enjoy this.
Carl would be proud. Or he'd
Carl would
be
be
mad.
proud.
Maybe.
I think Matt would be pretty
Lucas
proud.
would be proud.
Lucas would be
Lucas.
proud. Carl
Yeah.
would be
Lucas
proud.
would be so. He would have said, do the whole thing like that.
Yes.
I love it. So
I can just silently hear Carl yelling in the background. Lucas!
I even have a sound bite. Without further ado, would you like to continue on our actual journey?
Yes,
Let's
let's start.
So let's go back to the basics. Hit the buzzer. Jordan, you were fastest. Pick our category.
My I want to say let's go with a face only a gnome could love.
So this
Or-
has quickly become a favorite. What number would you like? I cut you off.
200. Let's just do 200 since we've done so many 100s.
So, if you haven't seen it yet, this is where I take a Nancy Drew character and another one's face, and they get molded together, and you have to tell me whose face is molded on. You'll be able to tell whose body it is. But do remember, just because you got to April Fool's the chat does not mean that I did not get tricky with these.
Oh no.
Great.
Right.
Here we go. Whose face is on Jane Penelon's body? Daniela.
Oh my gosh. I had the idea of the name, but I am completely blanking it now. Oh wait. The glasses is what's throwing me off. Oh
You
no.
can describe.
I know it's a female's face. I do know that. But who wears glasses? At least glasses that look like that.
My mind is going, you broke my glasses. You broke my brain.
I'm looking over. Which games am I not allowed to guess? Okay. I think I got it.
Got this. Throw something out.
I want to guess Dr. Quigley. I know I'm wrong, but
It
I
is
can't
not
remember.
Dr. Quigley.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jordan, you buzzed in second.
Is it? Oh, I just blanked her name. What was her name? Heather McKay.
It is not Heather.
No.
Which means Kristen gets a chance to come in for the win.
Okay, the only thing I'm thinking of, and I don't think it's this, would be Corrine from Waverly.
It is not.
Does she even have glasses?
I haven't really replayed that one, but I don't think so.
No.
No.
From Waverly?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have glasses. I
don't
think
know
any
why
of
I
the
thought
characters have
that.
glasses in that game.
Are you
No, they don't.
ready?
Oh no.
I don't know if
It's
I'm
just
ready.
your dad.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. We're all thinking of the fate, like another character from another game.
Right.
No, it's just her dad.
Look at the hairline.
Like father, like daughter.
Also, I was like, do I know this person? Like, I don't recognize this person. I feel like the face is very
active
distinct.
talking characters, not a painting.
He talks.
Okay.
Okay,
if
well,
this
we don't have a
200
physical
though,
character. A physical
we're
character.
doomed. We're doomed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
We're in
why
so
we
much
did the
trouble.
fake question, so y'all could each get at least 100.
Make us feel better about this. Yeah, just a little bit. My face already hurts and we're only on question 4, now 5.
Okay, well, nobody got it, so you still have control. Pick another one.
Let's go. I'm going to just make it harder for us. It's a forgery for 300.
So it's a forgery, is I have taken the characters and one of them is a fake. They're a forgery, and you have to tell me which one is the forgery. Here we go, buzzes if they're ready. Spot the fake in Shadow Ranch. Jordan.
Oh no.
It's very subtle.
Aw.
Is it the necklace? No.
Yeah, no, you got it.
It is a necklace?
Yeah,
That's like the only thing I can think of.
the necklace, the middle gem, I changed the color.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even see that. I picked the necklace because I thought that wasn't on. She wasn't wearing a necklace because I'm
She
like,
is wearing
is
a
that
necklace.
superimposed? I guess the only right thing to do is impossible questions for 400. I'm just going to go down
It's the
the
only
numbers.
right thing to do.
Thank Thank you for making us suffer.
Here you go. I have no real explanation for these. On the Whale of Fortune at Whale World, you can win a hat. What kind of hat is it? Jordan.
Is it a whale hat?
No.
Oh, darn it.
Daniela.
Is it a hat of caddy?
I will take it. I'll take it.
Oh, no.
It's a catty cap.
Caddy
Oh
cap. Oh,
my
my gosh.
What?
Yay! Let's do emojis for 300.
All right, first and last name. And this one will be the correct first and last name. What is this? I had to take the pluses away. It was too small. Kristen.
It's Henry Bollet.
It's Henry Bollet.
Yes, I got one.
Ta-da. Very nice.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, that E means something. I just could not think of it.
I got stumped on the head.
All right, Kristen, choose your next category.
I'm gonna go. These might be the only ones I can get. I'm gonna go emojis for 400.
You got it. Buzzers at the ready. Who is this? Daniela.
Oh, my first thought is wanting to say red knot, but I know it's not that. Not flame heart or rose. Oh gosh. Okay, well, let's see. It's probably not going to be this.
What you got, Jordan?
Is it Rose Spring? I don't know.
Rose with what?
I was thinking, like, if maybe you're trying to trick us, that's one of the names on the tombstone in Legend of the Crystal
that would be
Skull.
good. That's next time. I'm writing that down.
Oh no.
I can at least help with the next one.
I love writing stuff down to do for the other ones. All right, Kristen, throw a name out there.
I literally have nothing.
Throw a character, and then y'all can have your junior hint.
I'm gonna go with it's Joanna from Scarlet Hand.
It is not. All right, buzzers are reset. Here's your junior detective hint. It's a phone character. Daniela?
Is it Melina Rosie?
It is not.
I can't think of his name, but is it the guy who's like in charge of Nancy in Scarlet Hand? The boss? I can't think of his name. What? It's like something with an E?
Keep
No.
going.
Ro- Was it like
Isn't his last name Rose? It's
Yeah.
something Rose.
yeah.
Franklin Rose.
'Cause it was
Wait, how did we get...
Frey,
Kiln?
Kiln, Rose. Franklin
Yeah.
Rose.
Oh,
Ray?
The rope threw me off. The rope did throw
that
me
was
off.
the hope.
Well, I should have gotten to Rose eventually because that's one of the games I'm most familiar with. But I think it was the first two words. That's what was throwing me off. I
That's
would
why
never
I'm-
have gotten
That's why I make you guess.
him.
You still
Wow.
got it.
I was thinking his name was like Edward Rose.
It's valid.
I started mixing characters' names.
That's what I was thinking almost. I was like, who? Like, is there something else? Another word for flower? Okay, let's go back to It's a Forgery for 100. Pretty please.
All right, here we go. Buzzers at the ready. Nope. Oh, I need to hit control. Hold on, Liv. I need both hands. She's like trying to rest on my arms. Yeah. All right, spot the fate for dog. Jordan.
The mole on... Why am I just blanking his name? On our junior ranger.
You're right.
It is him. So, I'll be honest. I was trying to give him a nose ring because I thought that would be hilarious, but that's all it would do. So then, just in case that wasn't obvious, I also took away his name tag.
Let's go with... Can't fool that yet for 500.
Right,
Oh, no.
Here we go. Who said, or what's the quote? One prankster's giggle sees more than two jesters' noses. Jordan.
I know it is. I can't remember the exact quote, but it is from the Haunted Carousel. I'm blanking on what her name is. What is her name?
I know you're... Give me just a descriptor so I know which one. Tell me where they're at. Tell me what they do.
I have their name. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? What is it?
I want to yell it for you, but I can't. I'm trying so.
Ingrid.
Yeah. Ingrid Corn.
I don't know why I had a different name in my head.
I know that that's a baby one for the 500, but it was the funniest quote that it gave me.
We're gonna jump to It's a Forgery for 200.
Okay, let's see. Spot the fake in Haunted Carousel. Daniela.
Is it Ingrid's necklace?
It is not. Jordan.
Trying to. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I want to answer again.
Ignore
Is
what's
it-
going on
the
behind. Ignore the fact that it wouldn't take that away. That's literally.
Yeah,
the
because I
painting
remember that's behind her,
it.
but is it like the paint on his shirt? It looks
No,
all too real though.
It's not the paint on a shirt. Kristen, what you got for me?
That's actually what I was gonna say. Is Ellie's shirt either more dirty or less dirty?
It is not. Are you all ready? Wait, was this 300 or 400?
Should have been like a 200, I think.
I think it was
Oh, it was
200.
just the two. Oh, it was just the two. Okay. I couldn't remember where we were at. I wanted to make sure I wasn't supposed to give you all more hints. Okay, you all ready to see?
Yes.
Yes.
Elliot got a haircut.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just kept telling you
It's
to
so
realize
subtle.
the hair.
Wow.
It's so subtle. I was like, is his hair different?
I just kept telling you
It didn't
to take
even
away
occur to
his
me
hair.
that
I
his
just
hair was
said,
different.
give him a haircut. And then I did it like 5 times.
I don't think I'd be able to tell which is the original. You could have
Yeah.
fooled me.
He's more fluffy. Okay, Jordan, you get to pick our next one.
All right, let's pick Can't Fool That Yet for 200.
Here we go. Who said... Oh, let me make sure the buzzers are reset because I got off what page. Yep. Reset. Who said... Or what's the quote? Did you secure a trampoline in your living room for steady landings at home? And it's not Sunny June. I'll go ahead and tell you that one, even though it very much sounds like him. This sounds like something he would actually say. Daniela.
Why do I feel like this is said by like Prudence Rutherford for some reason?
It is not. But
Okay.
I get the vibes. Kristen.
Please tell me it's Dave from
It is.
Shadow Ridge. Yes!
Did you...
The word steady, and also we
Oh,
just played this part on Thursday.
that's awesome. You got
Who else
steady
says the word
home.
steady?
You guys-
Let me know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Nailed it.
So funny. Like, what a random way to change that. Kristen,
gosh.
you're in control.
Oh, it's me. Okay, let's do a face only a gnome could love for 100.
Okay, here we go. Whose face is on How to Knock His Body? Daniela.
Oh no.
Is that? No.
Oh no.
Also, I've said it before in other videos, but there are so many characters that do this hand motion in the games.
I know.
Like, it's a standard repeat pose.
Is that Taylor Sinclair on top of Hal?
It is not. But that would
Okay.
be really funny. Jordan.
It looks like there's a mustache, and I'm trying to think who else had one, and who had a large, wide nose.
Lucas is probably trying to grow one.
That's not Carl from. No, wait, not Carl. No, Oh, shoot. That's not John Gray, is it?
It is not. Kristen.
Okay. That's the only person.
Is
I
it-
can think of.
The guy who works at Zeke's in Crystal Skull.
It is not. It is. The original Hal.
I knew it. I almost guessed that.
Cursed.
I should have guessed that first. That's what I almost did.
I
Because
was
I'm like,
so
no,
shocked.
something tells me. But because of the color, that threw me off. That lip, that top lip, threw me off. Because I'm like, who has a wide nose like that? And I'm like, I don't remember any of the characters having that wide of a nose.
It's so awkward looking. Like,
It is really
like this looks
strange.
fine, and his normal self is fine, or whatever. But when you mix them, it does not go over well. The
It's like
proportions
worse,
no.
but it's supposed to be him. Oh boy. Okay, let's do another gnome for 300.
Here we go. Whose face is on Ethel's body? And why does it look like it's a 90s pop singer?
Yeah, that's
That
what I
was
was
my
wondering.
only
I'm
thought. I
like,
was
are
like,
you
that
sure
looks like
that's
a real
that's a Nancy
person.
Drew character?
It is 100% from a Nancy Drew game, I promise. I'm sorry, I did y'all so dirty on these because it's the April Fool's quiz.
What on earth? Is this one of the faces from the Jane game?
No.
Dang it, it looks like it. Just, do you know which face I'm talking about?
Yeah, but it's not.
It doesn't look like
Kristen?
it.
It does look like one of those. I was gonna say, is this like a real face, like a real human picture from, I don't know, one of the games, like maybe Danger?
If it is, I didn't know it was a real person. It's a very specific.
Okay.
It's a very specific thing to guess.
Why do I think this is Eleanor from the Great Hall? Her face is on Ethel.
It's not, but y'all are getting so much closer. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless it technically is, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But it's the face on the cover.
Oh.
So I don't know.
That I think that is supposed to be Eleanor.
Okay, I wasn't sure, so I was like, don't count me out. You may still be right, but
Huh.
I wasn't sure if we knew who that was supposed to be or not.
I've always thought it was Eleanor, but maybe
I'll give
everybody
it.
in the comments can correct us.
I vote we give it. I think that was as close as we got.
It did look like a 90s pop star though. I love that for her.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
What a moment.
It was the dark hair that threw me off. I'm like, the dark hair from the hood, and that was the only reason why I thought that.
What a moment. Y'all are all like climbing right on top of each other, and I'm here for it. Right, Daniela, choose our next category.
All right, let's see. Let's do. It's a forgery for 200.
Here we go. Buzzers if they're ready. Wait, did I just not take that away? Did we do this one? Yeah, we did that one.
Yeah.
That's why I have to take them away. What would you
All
like then?
right, so then let's do the other one I thought. Impossible questions for 200.
Here we go. When heading into the employees only section in Secret of Scarlet Hand, is there a fire alarm on the right side of the lab, the left side of the lab, the right side of the shipping receiving room, or the left side of it? Jordan?
So it is on the right side of the lab.
It is not.
Oh, what?
When you're facing the lab door, or when you're facing, this is how I'm viewing it, is when you're facing the lab door, you're facing the shipping room door.
Oh, so like when you're in the lab, I'm thinking on the outside hallway, I think.
No, when you're in the outside
What?
hallway and you turn to the door, so you turn to the lab or you turn to the shipping room, which side is it when you're looking at those walls? There is a fire alarm.
I'm mentally picturing it, and I'm like,
Kristen?
Is it on the left side of the shipping room?
It is not. Daniela, you have 2 more options.
Okay. I want to say it's on the left side of, facing towards the lab. So on the left side.
It is on the left side of the lab door.
Because I'm like, because as soon as she said right, I'm like, I thought it was on the left.
Well, I was right being on the right side, but specifically on the lab door, no.
Yeah, so I was like, of the doors. But see, I was nice, and I made that one multiple choice.
Mm-hmm.
That was helpful.
All right, Danielle, keep us
All
going.
right. Let's do only a face a gnome could love for 500. Let's all suffer together.
Here we go, buzzers at the ready. Whose face is on Rachel Hubbard's body?
I don't know, but I hate it.
I do too.
That is
I have played
an
this game
abomination.
too much in the last, 2 weeks. Oh my gosh.
Y'all are gonna die when I show you what it is.
Why does it look like a real person too?
Mm-hmm.
Because it distorted this so bad. Jordan.
Do not tell me that is Kim's face.
It is not. Daniela.
Is this Izzy's?
It is not. Kristen.
I want to say it's something from this game based on the theme. However,
I think I know. I think I know.
Is it?
wait, what did we guess already?
Kim and
Izzy.
Izzy.
I was gonna say Izzy.
It doesn't even look like the picture that I took it from, if we're being honest.
I'm just gonna guess Mel.
It is not Mel. Okay, it's
I
a
guess again.
500. So yes, you may guess
I have
again.
to guess.
You gotta buzz in.
No, it's 500. We don't have to buzz in.
Oh, okay. I want to say this is Rita Hollowell's face on top of Kim.
It is not. Okay, y'all ready for a hint?
Yes.
Have y'all all seen SpongeBob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I said the maniac's in the room with us?
Okay, that proves how long it's been since I've actually watched the show.
I was gonna say that. I got
I know
nothing
what
on
you're
that
talking
one.
about.
So in that episode, SpongeBob is trying to run around and find the guy that's in the posters that's the maniac. And it's a crude drawing of himself, but he doesn't know that it's him. So he's trying to find the maniac, and then he realizes it's himself.
Is this the face that's on the ID card that you use in the
No.
door?
That would have been a good one.
Is it Rachel from a different angle?
I mean, we're on the right track. And I would be willing to give it to you if y'all want to see.
That's the best I got.
Unless the
Okay.
twins can get more specific. Because this is
I
incredibly
I give up. I
specific.
have no
I
clue.
give up.
Y'all are gonna kill me.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
But it doesn't even look like it.
I did say, why does it look like a real person?
She said Rachel from another angle.
I said both of those things.
We've
Oh
lost them.
my gosh. However you did this is like, did you ever imagine yourself as a Nancy Drew character?
But it doesn't even
Here's
look.
what you would
I guess
look like.
because it's taken from the side angle. Like,
Mike's not even picking it up. I'm so loud. Oh my gosh.
We're so loud, our mics aren't even picking it up.
I was like, we lost them. They're just done.
Silent.
But it doesn't because it had to take your face and turn it. It couldn't get the right features, and which made it even better. Like, I tried to find one where you were more straight on in the video, but you're not. And so it didn't know how to morph it.
Oh my gosh. I have tears.
It looked like y'all.
It really doesn't. It looks completely like a whole other person. Dare I say?
Technically, she was
a
pretending to
triplet.
be Kim in that.
I'm gonna be real honest, I didn't know which one of you was being which at what point because I haven't replayed this game, so I couldn't remember whose hair was on what side and everything, and I was like, forget it. I just got the one that when it paused, it was the clearest.
Curse.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
Sophie, have you put yourself on a Nancy character yet?
I have not. I almost did it for this quiz.
I want to see
But
that.
then I was like, wait. Because I couldn't, every time Mel's was like really awkward, because I dressed up as Mel for this video. And
Yeah.
Mel's was really awkward, and I had the hair in my face and stuff, and so it like couldn't quite figure out what was going on. And then I was like, oh, use the twins.
Oh my gosh. So I'm half right. I just wasn't right that it was actually hers.
I knew that.
Oh my
I knew I had to do something big for that one.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
I can't believe I get points for that. Because it like recreated a face. It like made a new
Yes.
face.
It doesn't know if you're not like perfectly spot on. Because there's been some where it almost just looks like copy paste face and not blended.
Yeah.
But if it's not spot on or if the shadows are wrong, then it just does it every once.
Is
Well,
it
even that one
bad
of
that I
Hal,
had
like
the
it-
thought that I'm like, why does that look like my nose? That's just weird. Didn't think anything of
like-
it, thinking maybe it was a weird face morph.
It's like your nose, but then stretched sideways because you were angled, you know?
Stretched sideways and completely rounded too much.
Yeah, because it's coming from this angle, so it's like it still has just enough of like your length and everything, but then it was almost like you said, it was almost like you took it and then stretched outwards, so it still kind of retained that basic shape. But
It was the nose and the eyebrows that was like, why does that look like one of us?
I
And
know.
it's just
I'm
like,
like,
I don't think it's
I
that.
don't think it's us because it's like it's supposed to be from the game. That's what I thought.
But
I
I'm done
should
with
have
the
known
Lilo.
better after you did what you did with Susie and Tori.
I love coming up with that stuff. Kristen, we're back to you.
Oh, great. Okay. Let's do Can't Fool That Yet for 400.
Here we go. They're ready. What's the quoter who said, "Who's starving like a bear in winter? Who's primed for a snack attack? Or perhaps a feast of invisible food?" Jordan.
Is this Bess?
It is not.
Darn.
The thought process.
I have no clue.
Daniela.
Why do I want to say this is like something Poppy Dada would say?
It could be, but it is not.
Yeah. No clue.
Kristen, we are back to you.
Is it Emily from Ghost Dogs?
It is not. But, again, this is 400, so resetting the buzzer, and here is your junior detective hint. Who's starving like a bird in winter? Who's primed for a snack attack or maybe a feast of invisible food? Who says something like that? Daniela.
Who buzzed in first?
Daniela.
Okay, it was me.
Yeah.
All right, it cut out when I heard that. So, that sounded like Prudence.
It's not, but you're closer. Jordan?
Oh my gosh, that's what I was gonna say too. Dang it. I know. Mrs. Drake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's ready for some
I'm like
movies?
thinking of all the women that
I
said
heard that in my head, and it took me a minute because I had to hear Carter's version
Oh.
of it in my head. No, it was.
It's so funny.
Let's do. It's a forgery 500. Let's go with it.
Okay, now we can get it done. Alright, here we go. Who's the fake in Waverly Academy? Kristen.
Izzy's earrings.
Nope. Jordan.
I think it is the W. It looks like it's missing the bird on it.
I did not.
Because
mess
isn't
with
there
that.
supposed to be a bird there?
I did not
Okay,
mess with
I'm
that.
wrong.
Doesn't mean there shouldn't be, but I did not do that. Daniela.
Why do I feel like I'm blanking her name? I think her name was Megan. Why does it look like she has like she's like missing either a nose ring or she had earrings
Not
missing
that
on
I
her ear?
edited. Okay, so we're at 500. This is the free-for-all. You don't have to buzz in again. Who... Okay, ignoring the twins. Who's fake in Waverly Academy?
I think it is Izzy because she's fake and vacuous like a mannequin.
Nope.
Dang it.
Who's faking it? You can close your eyes and get this one.
Is it Mel?
Nope.
Oh. I'm not sure.
Who's being fake in the game?
Do they have to be pictured on the screen?
No, I said you could do it without opening your eyes.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're thinking all about
Becca
the
Sawyer,
characters. Never.
Hang on, give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh, the way that echoed, it sounded just like the laughter and message in a haunted mansion. Just wait until you hear that back. It was like the perfect soundbite.
Oh no.
Because it just picked up just enough of an echo where it didn't sound right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Oi.
I didn't even think of Nancy.
Killing it.
See, that one, I could argue all of them. That's the
You
thing.
can't.
They all
You can't,
are.
but it's my answer. It's my answer. You know
Right.
this.
Yeah.
Let's do impossible for 300.
Here we go. Buzzers at the ready. Behind Emily and M's Emporium, there's a sign that says Moonlake Fishing Wall Hall of Fame. What color is the word fishing? Fishing Wall of Fame, not Hall of Fame. Kristen.
Blue.
It is not. Jordan.
Why am I thinking it was like green?
Yes, it is.
I thought so too. I'm like, I think it's green.
Wall of Fame is blue.
Because like I had red, green, or blue in my head, and I'm like, I do not know what color. I'm gonna pick one of them.
That's I just made a guess. I was like, let me just make
I love
the
Oh, I
first
would
thing
have
that
just made
comes
a
in.
guess, and I love that game.
I love how it was just the RGB color of like a screen.
It's so basic, I love it. Okay, Jordan, next category.
Let's finish off a face only a gnome could love.
Here we go. 400. Whose face is on Megan Vargas's body?
That is
And this
That's
is
a
no,
monstrosity.
This is not a real person.
Jump scare.
that is terrifying.
But yet it also doesn't look super not like her. That's what's so funny.
What do you mean this is not a real person?
I mean, like, it's not one of... I didn't pick one of y'all again.
Oh. I was like, that ain't me, so we're good.
Oh my gosh.
This is not a guess, but I feel like it's multiple people's features combined.
Mm-mm. I only did one face. I don't know how to do multiple. Daniela.
I want to say this is not Renata. Renee from Legend of the Crystal Skull.
It is not.
Is this? I know the guess you want to say, but you know it's wrong. I'm going to say Jane Willoughby. It's wrong.
It's wrong. Kristen.
Who has?
I was gonna say final scene, but that's or no, not final scene. Stay tuned for danger, but that's not one of the options.
Not
Wait,
him.
but
I
is
know
it
who
the
it
girl
is.
from
Oh my gosh.
final scene? The manager, the nasty lady.
It is not. So we reset the buzzer. Do you want a junior hint or do you got it?
I know it. I know it.
Who is it?
Is this the face on Shadow at the Water's Edge cover? Because that's the only game I can think of that has that big red bloated of lips.
It is not.
Is it the ghost?
It is not. Okay. Do you need to take
Oh
a
my
hint?
gosh.
Buzz in, okay? It's not a person. Or it's not a live, living and breathing human.
Hotch kiss. I'm throwing it out. I have no idea.
No. Jordan.
Is it Minette?
It is not. I said it's not a live person.
Oh yeah, that's true. I have no clue. I don't know.
Kristen.
I don't even have a guess.
Just
Is
wait.
it artwork from Haunted Carousel?
No. Are y'all ready for this?
Why do
Or
I
do-
want to
Wait,
see
is it
from-
the Scarlet Hand, like the Bacall mask?
It is not, but now I want to see if that would work.
But what about, is it, this is my last one because this is all I can think of. Is it from Danger by Design, the red mask face? I don't know. The lips are too dark.
It's Betty.
Oh
Oh
my.
my gosh.
It's like exactly her face.
Yeah.
Because like I said, she's dead on, so it can take it really well. The more dead on it is, the more it pulls like the whole thing.
Yeah, my brain was not going there.
Nope.
No.
Not
I get
would,
it though.
Not
This
would have
one,
known.
like, if I had recently played this, I would hope that I could have.
I don't know
Like
if I
your
would
brain could recognize that.
I don't know
Nope,
if
I
would've.
wouldn't have. I looked at that face and I see it now, but nope. I wouldn't have gotten it. No, it looks like the ghost face, but the eyes was throwing me off.
Mhm. But if you go, so look at this, and then go back to it's not too far off.
The coloring is very
Yeah.
similar with the dark lip.
Uh-huh. I mean, it really is not that horribly far off. Kristen, you're still in control.
Yes. Okay, let's do Can't Fool That Yet for 300.
Okay, here we go. Our last quote. What's the quote? Oops, that checkbox is as elusive as a unicorn on roller skates. Daniela.
Is that Nancy's quote saying like, oops, can't check that off yet? Yay.
And I didn't even make you pick which game.
I knew it was that, but I thought you were going to say which game.
Not this time.
I was hoping it wasn't gonna be
That's
which
next
game is
time.
this from?
I
That's
need a
next time.
timestamp. I need which task it is.
All right, let's do emojis for 500.
Here we go. Who is this? Is it 500?
What am I looking at?
It's a real name. The
The
saddest
first two
one.
emojis is completely throwing me off.
Jordan.
Lou Talbot?
No.
It's the only thing.
Daniela.
Alan Payne?
Nope. Oh, Kristen.
I got nothing for the second half of this. What is that?
I have no idea what the second part is. I just threw out a guess. I may
I got
have guessed.
nothing. I feel like I need to pull up a
but-
character list. Is it Lori Gerard?
It is not. So 500 free for all. No need to buzz back in. I will let y'all pick. I will tell you what one of the emojis is. Which one collectively would y'all like?
I kind of want to know what the Los Angeles one is.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, that's throwing me off.
That one y'all want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Los Angeles is LA, which sounds like la.
And the end is like la.
But I can promise you, she is in Nancy.
Is it
First one's
like a
throwing me off.
phone character?
No.
Or it's
Uh,
not someone we talked to at all?
Sometimes it's a phone character.
Sometimes it's a phone
Sometimes she's a phone character. Sometimes she's not.
I'm trying to think of like phone characters who could be in there, and it's like, I have no clue.
Sometimes she's in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Lonnie Manila.
Manila.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my god.
gosh.
Lonnie.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be
I-
real honest. Y'all had your hands in front of your faces, and both things went off. So I don't know which one of you actually said it.
We said it at the
We
exact
said
same
the same
time.
time.
Why did I literally know it was Lainey something? And my brain said, there's no character named that.
You said Sonic, and we said exact
Okay, I
same
was
time,
like, I don't know.
exact same tone.
That's what I was
I
like.
think she said
I thought
Lainey
it
and I
was-
said Lonnie.
I thought it was an echo because I was like, golly, I can't even tell who said that. I'll split the
Yeah, because we
points.
said the exact same time.
Oh
Lay Manila. Because it was lay, knee, men, LA.
Oh my
Oh my
I get it.
goodness.
I hear it now.
I
I
get it
literally
now.
had
Lives
Lainey's
there,
so
too,
quick,
so.
and my brain was like, nope, that has nothing to do with Nancy Drew.
I had the same thought. I want to know how many people get that correct when they're commenting. And if someone guesses it immediately, I'm going to be so upset with myself.
Alright, well, which one would you like next?
I want to do the 400 one. Let's do the 400.
Let's go for it.
Oh my
Who
phone fell
is
asleep.
our fake? Spot the fake and Secrets Can Kill Remastered. Daniela.
Uncle Steve.
It's Uncle Steve. Dumb. Come on,
Yay.
Classic.
I'm looking for a physical thing, and it's like, no,
She
it's
learned
just
something. She learned something
learned.
today.
guys.
Last
You
time.
learn. Everyone learns. It's really fun to watch people like build on it, you know, and go, wait a minute, we know how this happens. Killing it. Alright, Danielle. Pick our category.
Impossible questions for 500.
You
Of course.
Who is the author of the reddish book in front of Tina about Duchy and Train?
what?
There's two of them. I'll take either. Okay, I'll give you. Wait, can you? If somebody can pull it up. I don't know what's on your
Are
screen.
we
I
there?
did.
Are we
I read it.
Googling this?
You have to find the right picture, and then you can see it. It's not perfect, but you can see it. So really, it's a race to see who can find the picture first.
I'm trying to see if our video even had that in it, and I can't find where we picked the
I'm
gem
pretty
up.
sure I got it from your video, if we're being honest. I usually go to y'all's for the no commentary. One of them is a full person's name, but it's a guy's name. If you can give me the guy's name, I'll take that. Or the other person is an initial and a color. If you can give me the color, I will let you have that. But you each only get one guess. So you can give me a name and a color, and if either one of those is correct, you can have it. A guy's name and a color.
Is it Mike?
Yep.
I found it.
It's Mike
Wait, I
Wilcox.
need to
Oh
see this
my goodness.
picture.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yep. I got it. It was at the hour, 2 minute, and 50-second mark. I had to scroll forever. Because I'm
Wow.
like, there
2
has to be
minute.
another angle. Because I'm thinking it's like when you pick up the gem. I'm like, that's not right. Because I did find that first.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember when it was at, but I knew you.
But it was when he hands you a letter.
Okay, and I was like, I know it's somewhere where you end up like
Looking
interacting
down.
in the table.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you were like watching our silent comment, it's the 1 hour, 2 minute, 42 second. Oh my goodness.
I'll link it in the description.
I wonder how many people are actually now going to go look for that split second and be like, what does it say? It's like Mike.
Give it like a month, and then go check your. You know how YouTube will show you like this was your highest peak view mark or whatever. Go see if it's that timestamp.
I'm going to see if it changes because like majority of the time it's always the top 3 in one of the ambiences.
I love it
Oh yeah.
because
We're all scrambling.
Yeah, Jordan just snagged the win with that. But y'all are like, y'all were all 3. I think this is the closest a quiz has ever been throughout the entire game.
This
We
literally
were all
was
fighting, that's for sure.
this last question determined who won.
Literally.
Yeah. Because it's like, it was like we pretty much, if anyone won this question, they would have won the game.
That's true.
So we are ending with Kristen at 2,000, Daniela at 2,050, and Jordan at 2,450. Thank y'all so much for coming on and being good sports about being used in the question. That was so fantastic and just enough. And you'll go home and go, we don't have a triplet, right?
We get asked that already.
I know you do. You told me. And I think I was supposed to be a triplet from something that happened in the other quiz, but I don't remember what it was. But I ended up becoming the honorary.
I do remember that.
I somehow became your honorary triplet, but I don't remember what it was that caused this.
Oh, I need to go back and watch that because I don't remember either.
Isn't that quiz?
But I
or
hear
was
remember
it
you saying that.
just a Discord conversation? I don't remember.
I think it might have just been a random Discord conversation.
Oh. I need to find that. I will find it.
Somehow I ended up
Somewhere.
an honorary triplet. So that's me. That was actually me the whole time. I forgot to tell y'all.
Perfect. That was the real trick.
Yeah, it was actually me. Sorry. I'm gonna go back and remove the points now. Alright, well, thank you all so much for joining. Any of y'all that are joining us for live premiere, thank you so much for also being here and guessing along. We hoped you enjoyed our little joke at the beginning. Please make sure to go follow these lovely ladies on their socials. You can also find them on Twitch and on YouTube as well. And do y'all have any other social medias? I know some people have TikToks and stuff, but I don't, so I don't know who has that.
Nope. No TikTok. Only unless the people want fun Nancy Drew merch. That's it.
This is true. This is true.
True.
So y'all have, it's actually getting advertised in one of the other videos that hasn't posted yet, but y'all do have the sweetest books, and I've got my pen right here. I'm still working on my display, and there's the
On
newest pen,
brand.
the Waverly
On brand.
was on point for this. And then I've got my Admit One sticker that I have
I love those
sticker
stickers.
phobia of like where do I put it, and then I can't ever take it off again. So I'm trying to come up with a display. That's my goal.
Mhm.
Then I'm like, okay, then they can all be in one place and they can look really cute and I will love them forever. And then Kristen has an Etsy shop as well, but I am blanking on the name.
It's Lemon and Lily.
Lemon and Lily. That's right. Oh, you got a shirt on? I love it. Okay. So I will have all of that in the description below. Do you have, I know you had talked about putting more Nancy merch. Have you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Okay,
right now.
yeah.
I
didn't
have
think there was Nancy merch
Redbubble.
right now.
I have a Redbubble with some Nancy stickers. That's linked on my Twitch.
Perfect. If you want to shoot me over any of those links, I will make sure they get put in the description.
Okay.
Because I fill up those descriptions with links. So if anyone is ever viewing any of these videos, make sure you go down to the description. Not only will there be their socials, my socials, how to get in one of these quizzes if you want to be. There is the form to be in it. Just because you're in one doesn't exclude you from being in another. I am just trying to slowly but surely pair up new and old people with the same games or interests or availability, which is usually what it boils down to.
Yeah.
So, but I am trying to get through everyone, and we have several more quizzes to go. Like I said, this will be, now I have 4 that I need to go edit. And then come next week I will have 6, so I gotta get my ball rolling on those.
Woohoo!
But yes, please go follow them, and thank you. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being wonderful sports about it. And as always, these premiere when we've discussed it and we decide everyone can be around if they want to be around. So if you want to be able to follow along with these during the live premieres, make sure that you do subscribe. Otherwise, you will miss the notification. You can also watch on my Instagram for them, and I do try to post them in the Nancy Drew Facebook page as well as in the Discord, the official Her Interactive Discord. So, any last words, y'all?
Stay sleuthy.
Stay sleuthy.
It was a good laugh. Thank you for the laugh.
It was the best. It was.
Now go home and massage your
Like, so
faces.
much fun.
Oh yeah, my face is gonna hurt later tonight.
It hurts right now. I'm like,
right here.
oh,
I've been through 2 of these today. My face is killing me.
oh, you're probably.
You're probably worse than all of us.
I'm gonna go do my little like red massager.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be needed.
All right. Thanks for sleeping, y'all.